Hello, learning language is fun. I've been learning language for the past life of me. Even from the first language that I learned, which is English, it's been nothing but joyful. I've been learning. I've been learning. I've learned about three languages now, and I'm about to go with my fourth one, which is going to be German, hopefully. But a lot of people ask, "Hey, me, how do you learn language? How do you try to get into another language?" Because I can find, I know it's quite hard, isn't it? And quite uninteresting, also quite dissatisfactory when you get to it, because it's just so hard to get to. And then you see, so that's why, well, usually I just answer, well, I don't know, I just start doing it. But people don't want that answer, do you? Because people want one quick answer, one answer that give them result immediately, because people are mostly like that. So maybe so I try to research how other people learn language. Usually other people have a lot of different have a lot of different way of doing it. One might add, oh, just go to a language school and then learn from there. But and some people ask, oh, I just learn from the books, or I just ask my parents, or maybe some people even ask the native person of the language they're trying to learn the language, and then they start from there. But have one thing in common: none of them is the same, and none of them is simple, because the way of learning a language is not like that. You need to find a way for it to make them interesting for you. So, but well, because it is interesting for you, you have the feeling to wanting to do it. But if you don't want to do it, then it's just going to be a wasteful. Like, a lot of people go to language school, but then comes out of it, graduate from it, have learned nothing, because they still can't speak, they still can't understand much of a literature and stuff. And then they end up wasting a lot of money or and their time. And a lot of people have this problem. Let's be real here. Reading books is quite boring. I'm sorry to say that, but most people find it boring. And reading a bunch of uh, praise to praise word. How do you speak? How do you buy a chocolate at the shop? How do you ask away from the shop? How do you ask the cashier? It's quite boring to learn. So a lot of people do that. A lot of people find a way to make it even more interesting. On my case, when I first learned English, I didn't know a lot of things. I just start to do it with a lot of problem, of course. But I found it like from watching videos, from watching what do you call it, from playing games, from anything that I find enjoyable with the other language. I might not know it at first, but soon enough, I'll probably know that. So with my second language, I will just buy this like this, a book, right? This is completely on a different language, and I don't know how to read it. But soon enough, if I read it enough, and then I'll try to learn phrase by phrase what's this word mean, then I'll soon will get to know the language. And for, that's my method of doing it. Or also just watch some people from the native speaker, like watch video from them, and then trying to decipher what they're talking about. Soon enough, because you can see the voice, you can see the movement like this, you can see what they're talking about. By that point, you have all the base to determine what's that word they're saying mean. And by at the end of the period, you should probably know about 2 or 3 syllables, and then also you can try to speak it by the first time you learn. Might be hard, eh? It might be broken as hell, but it is still a good way to learn. So if you haven't learned yet, why not give it a try? I mean, it's not that hard. Or is it? If you find it hard, well, you can always try to find a better way to do it. Like maybe watch a movie about it, or maybe you're the type of person that can do it from books. Well, try to do it from books. If it still doesn't work, well, give it some time. It doesn't work instantly, but hopefully you'll get to it soon enough. If you try to find something that you really like to do, and then you cooperate the language learning together with them, soon it is going to be an easy ride. By this, like maybe you like cooking, right? So you put your language learning, like try to cook from other recipes that's from the outside for the language. Might not know, might break it, but at least the process of learning is combined with it, so the progress is faster because you're enjoying it, obviously. So if it doesn't enjoy it, it's hard to learn. So like I said, find something you enjoy, cooperate the learning together with them, and you'll get to it. So for all those people that learn language before but still never finish because it is just too hard or just too boring, I just don't want to read textbook tutorial for syllable and stuff, well, maybe try to find a better way, a way that you really enjoy learning. So looks like that. So my conclusion is, find a way to learn it in a fun way, in a way that you will enjoy. Well, that's it for me, and that's all. Thank you for watching. See you later.